Hi, I'm Mark Mozzafero, Public Information Officer for the City of Vacaville, and this is another episode of Fire Facts, but with new Fire Chief Frank Drayton. Frank, thank you for taking a little time out of your day and coming to talk to us. And congratulations on officially being named the Fire Chief for the City of Vacaville.
Thank you very much. I'm honored. I'm blessed for being here. Look forward to a great next 4, 5, 6 years and see where we end up.
You know, when they had the official swearing-in ceremony, we broadcast it, and, you know, we played it a few times, but there were a lot of people in that room, man. I didn't realize you were that well connected in the service. I
was quite surprised there were so many people there. I am quite active in the state. Mm-hmm. I've participated in a lot of groups over the years, and I'm a firm believer of having very good relationships with everybody.
Now, were you surprised that there were folks from the military there? Because you're a reservist, right? Or,
yes.
Yeah. So
I invited one, actually, and a lot more actually showed up. And I wasn't expecting the one to show up because she lives in Minnesota. So I wasn't expecting her to even show up. But out of respect, you send the invitation, and we had a handful. So
yeah, that was cool. There were a lot of good folks there. Naturally, all the local agencies were there, you know, in Solano County, and then some folks from other parts of the Bay Area and the country. So that was real cool. That's a good sign, I think. It shows people, you know, like you and respect you, and that we made a good choice in picking you as our fire chief. And I expect no drop off in the level of service that's coming our way. Is that correct?
Absolutely not.
Maybe even better and increased service, right?
That's my hope.
Okay, good. That's I wanted to get that on the record. Now let's now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about a rather I don't want to say unusual happening that took place the other day in our fair city in Town Square. But we had a bunch of firefighters show up in pink turnouts and pink helmets, and we actually gave one of our engines to this organization. Well, you know far more about it than I do, so why don't you tell us what happened the other day?
Okay. This county, we were blessed with creating our own Solano County chapter of the Pink Heels. The Pink Heels Association is an international association, and the whole purpose of the Pink Heels is to promote awareness for women's cancer, all cancer, whether it's breast cancer, whatever, all cancer awareness. A year ago, we got a federal grant to replace one of our older engines. We got over $360,000, and one of the grant stipulations was that the engine we're replacing cannot ever be used in the fire service again. It has to go away. So we thought, what better place to give it is let's create our own Solano County chapter, and we will donate it to that organization. It's a nonprofit organization, and it'll be used probably for another 15, 20 years.
Now, what are they going to do to this fire truck? Because obviously it's red right now.
It's red. We're working on getting it painted. It'll get painted pink. It'll become a showpiece at that point to help other folks, other organizations complete fundraising activities in line with breast cancer awareness or any type of cancer awareness.
So it's really a tool that people can use to help raise awareness and raise funds for the fight against cancer in Solano County.
That is correct. We look at it as the attraction piece. Hopefully it'll get people there.
Now, going to the website and looking at some of the pictures, this new fire truck will arrive in a community, and then what happens once it's there? I saw people like riding on the truck. What's that about?
Anybody who has either had cancer or knows someone who has cancer is allowed to sign the engine. In Solano County, it'll be used for a few things. One is the attraction piece to help organization raise money. The other piece is to do home visits. If we have a member of the community going through cancer therapy or treatments and they're just too weak to get out and they just needed to be uplifted a little bit, we will show up at their door, welcome them outside, have them sign the fire engine and hopefully lift their spirits for the day.
Sure. Sure.
While they're going through this tough time.
Well, and let's face it, the mental aspect of healing is sometimes overlooked, although nowadays I think that's a far bigger part of caring for an individual is not just medicine and procedures. It's a lot of it is just your mental state, and
right.
and if that's going to help somebody who's battling cancer or their family. I can only imagine what would go through my mind if somebody was to knock on my door and somebody opened it up and a firefighter in pink turnouts and a pink helmet was standing there. It might scare me. I don't know, but it's got at least, at the very least, it's going to put a smile on your face.
Right. That's the whole intent. Mm-hmm. The more smiles we can get, the better you're going to heal.
Now, how long has the Pink Fire Truck program been around?
About 15 years.
Oh, okay.
A gentleman basically sold everything he had to start the organization. Mm-hmm. It was all about taking care of women. And his organization has grown dramatically across the country. Annually, they do either West Coast or East Coast tour where mm-hmm. we'll spend about 30 days on the road, and they'll go from every city they can and just raise awareness is what it's about.
Well, go ahead.
The best thing about it is every dime that's raised in Solano County stays in Solano County. We don't pay for executives, none of the volunteers take any money. It's all put back into the program itself, pays for repairs on the apparatus, help someone who can't afford food while they're going through their treatment, we'll help them with that. Yeah. It's just a good thing all the way around.
Well, unfortunately, you mentioned somebody who either has cancer or knows somebody that has cancer. I would say that's probably everybody on the planet at this point. I'm just sitting here, I'm thinking of several people I know and within my family and family friends who have gone through chemo or have died as a result of cancer. But so there's a lot of people that this can help and put, like you said, just put a little smile on somebody's face.
And it really brought to my attention over this last weekend when we're almost to the end of the West Coast tour, mm-hmm. and one of those pink engines was brand new, painted pink prior to leaving. Mm-hmm. And there literally was not one room on that thing to sign.
It was covered.
And that's in 1 month going across the western United States.
Wow. Well, good. That's a real cool program, and when you first mentioned it and brought it up, I thought that'd be cool that we have that in Solano County. And are you like the head of this effort? Or?
No, I am a member of the executive board. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anybody needs any information or wants a home visit or knows someone who could use a home visit, mm-hmm. let me know, and we will try to make it happen.
Okay, and we'll put the number on the screen for the fire administration for folks who want to give you a call.
Yes.
I guess that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, good. How many fire trucks are there in the program? There's got to be a bunch at this point.
Yeah, I think the last count there were close to 50.
Wow. Wow.
Next year we're actually planning a ride to DC mm-hmm. to promote this as well. So all of the pink fire trucks will head to Washington DC and hopefully be able to get some results with that.
And raise a lot of awareness
yes.
too. Now, I know you said the grant stipulates that the fire truck goes out of service, but I got to believe in a complete and total emergency, you could use that fire truck, couldn't you?
No.
Come on, Frank. I mean, we're talking a major conflagration, and you got a piece of equipment sitting there and you can't use it?
The part of the grant guidelines is they're paying for a new engine because that one is unsafe.
Oh, I see. Right.
It doesn't have adequate safety measures. It's not fully enclosed cabs. It doesn't have proper seat belts.
It's old and it doesn't meet the current specs for
standards,
safety and other things. Yeah,
yes.
Okay. I just pictured in my mind, a 5-alarm house fire or some horrible thing, and here comes this pink truck with guys in pink turnouts. That would, holy cow, it'd scare the fire out or something. But I guess we're not ever going to see that. Darn it. Oh well. All right. Well, that's cool. That's a great program, and I'm glad it's here, and we're glad you're here too. Anything else you want to add about your impressions of Vacaville and the 4 or 5 years you've been here now, and what you're looking forward to in your career and for the city?
No, I'm just overly happy I'm here. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love the city. I love the programs this city offers. My goal is to be very progressive and take this department to a higher level than it's been in the past. Although we have a lot of financial struggles, that I got to still try to be proactive and aggressive during some times where we don't have a lot of money to create change. But sometimes we have to make the best of every situation.
Well, the good news is you got an outstanding department. There's a lot of great folks over there. Everybody I've dealt with has been top notch. So you got a lot of good folks
there,
to work
I'll
with.
tell you that.
You absolutely do. And so congratulations on the promotion, and thanks for the info on the Pink Fire Truck program, and thanks for being on our show today. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.